It's What's Cooking, and I'm a little bit late because, oh my gosh, Randi Driscoll, she did her 70th episode today at 4 o'clock, and she went longer, and then, oh my gosh, Jay Rodriguez is still on, so I'm boring. He's not. He's hilarious, and he's actually doing like a makeup thing, which I was like obsessed watching. So I'm just going to pop in for a minute. I don't even know how many times I've done this, but the kitchen smells really, really good because at 5:30 this morning, I put country ribs in the oven. So what a concoction of stuff I put on them too. Hang on one second and I will get them out. I don't know if you can see the bottom of me, but I am in bare feet. But let's see. This is a huge, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get like a facial if I open this. Ooh, hang on a second. It's probably way too hot. Wow. I don't know if you can see the steam. So, I have salt, pepper, onions, onion powder, garlic, crushed red pepper, cayenne pepper, cumin, French's mustard, regular old mustard. My weird trick is I put this pepita salsa in there. Who knows? I put bone broth in. And these things have been cooking literally since 5:30 this morning at 200 degrees, with exception to when we had to leave the house because I would never leave Mackenzie in the house with the oven on. Auntie Susan, I see you watching, and I shut the oven off. But then I came back home and I turned it back on to like 175. We've got asparagus with some lemon oil and salt, pepper, and I'm going to put, actually I'm going to put that on right now. Some Parmesan cheese and plunk that in the oven. And then we've got appetizers. Hey Mackenzie, Auntie Susan's watching. You missed them, huh? She heard me say your name and she came running. So we've had a crazy couple days, all good but crazy, with work. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We love, 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 love that. And just, you know, here's, look at this, little cheese platter with some meat and some cherries and strawberries. So we have that going for the backyard. Got the asparagus here. Oh, and this pot right here. You may recall, yesterday I made French onion soup. Well, it's better when you wait. And so tonight, ooh, it's like a full-on giant, look, pot of French onion soup, steaming hot. And we've got the Gruyere cheese ready to roll. Okay, shredded Gruyere. It's going inside this. Ooh, it's gonna be like gooey and cheesy and delicious. So we have that happening. I'm gonna shut the oven. That's loud. And basically just like touch base and see how everybody's doing. If Randi's done 70 episodes, and my friend Valerie from Chateau Bellage has probably done 80 because she's done a couple twice a day. I think Randi probably has done a couple twice a day. This has been going on for a damn long time, like a long time. Mackenzie's like sick and tired of it. She wants us to leave the house more. Right, Mackenzie? You wish that we were leaving the house more, huh? So you could bark all the time out the window at anybody and everybody, just like a little Westie would do. So anyway, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be cooking, and I really want to get out to visit some of our restaurants. Come and say hi. Valerie said my sidekick the other day is pretty good looking. There's my sidekick. So we're negotiating something right now on a listing, and it always is stressful when we're doing that, but doing a great job.
Which I got back from the client sign, so I need to go forward it to the
Okay,
agent.
good, good, good. So
See ya.
that was a quick little stop. So see, teamwork. We can divide and conquer in so many ways working together. So as I said, I was busy watching Jay Rodriguez, who's going to be on Family Feud on Sunday night. It's the Queer Eye for a Straight Guy Group 1. the first group, and they're competing against the other group. So that's super cool. Tomorrow night at 4 p.m. California time, but 6 p.m. Nashville time, Randi Driscoll is doing a 1-hour concert. That's super cool. Today, the Cohen Restaurant Group released their entire unveiling of every restaurant that's going to open and when they're going to open. And I posted it on my story on Facebook, and I think on my wall. So if anybody's interested in when Costera, Island Prime, Ventana, Del's Hideaway is already opened in Del Cerro. Tina Mickelson, you need to go there. It's right in your hood if you haven't already. Super kid friendly too. Trying to think. Hair salons opening on Monday. What else? So many things. So much fish coming into the harbor. Tomorrow, go down to Seaport Village, make a right in the parking lot, and you'll see the giant boats out there selling fresh fish. Tommy Gomes, our fishmonger, he will be there, I'm sure, slicing, dicing, and cutting fish. And I think they're going to continue to do that because they've really got a lot of younger generation from the fisherman families that are now into doing this and helping. So although there's been a lot of really, really negative news, which I try so hard not to watch, I'm going to share a story with you. And it's pretty personal story and intimate story about somebody from my hometown, in my class that is so amazing. And I very rarely share this story, but I did share, Mackenzie's going to bark through it. I did share this story with one of my work associates, Valerie. So, she's barking at Joe's dog. Hey, let me see if Philip can go. Hey, Philip, can you help me? Can you grab Mackenzie, Moo? She won't stop. My story. With all that's going on in this country, particularly the unfathomable death of a human being. So anyway, in my past life, my ex-husband came into the room and I was typing, and as I was typing, tears were falling on my hands and the keyboard. And I had received a back message from a classmate, and she told me that I had helped her from kindergarten through our senior year, and that she was from a big family, and you know, that I had helped her get through school, and I was always kind to her, which I was, and that I never judged her. And I'm like, what the heck is she talking about? Like, why would anybody judge her? Like, why is she telling me this? You know, many, many, many years later. And it's because she's African American. And I never saw that she was African American. I just saw her, and I loved her. And we connected on Facebook, and I was able to get a lot of other classmates to connect with her on Facebook, and she came to one of our reunions, actually I think 2 of our reunions, which was amazing. And you know, to me, growing up in a super small town, I did not have a lot of authenticity around me, but I never saw it if I did, and I never saw it growing up. And to the extent that even my mom and dad, one time, I met somebody and I said something about the person, and they said, we don't care what that person is as long as that person cares for you. And I think I was raised that way, and I hope that in our country and in our world that we can forget and quit seeing and judging people for looking different. You know, it doesn't matter. We're human beings. We have the same. We have blood running through our bodies. We have hearts. We have souls. We have brains. People need to really, really think about that. Let's lead with compassion, especially, I mean, we're going through so much crap, guys. I mean, so much. You know, people aren't working. People have lost everything. They're losing their businesses. They don't know if they are going back to work. I mean, this is not the time to just be doing this kind of thing. Never is the time to do this. So I have not, like I said, watched the news. I've heard a little bit about what's going on. I've seen the effect it's had on a lot of my friends, and it just has to stop, right? So that's what's cooking tonight. Everybody be safe, stay physically distant while staying socially, kindly connected, right? No more bullshit. Everybody has to be good to each other. And Filippo has got Mackenzie out looking for lizards, and I think she's now back in the house. She got that little lizard tirade out of her system. And don't forget Sunday night, watch Jay Rodriguez on Queer Eye with the rest of the gang, Carson and the whole group. And then tomorrow night, Randi Driscoll will be streaming live on Facebook. Get out, check out the restaurants that are opening, support them. Even if you just do curbside, they really need you. And I'm not sure, as I said, how much longer I'm going to be cooking every night, but it's been fun, and hopefully tomorrow at 4 o'clock, 4:30, tomorrow at 4:30, Philip and I are going to be on location.
I haven't heard confirmation back yet.
I have a feeling we'll be on location. If we're not on location at where we think we're going to be, we'll be on location in our backyard. So it will be a virtual wine tasting tour tomorrow, 4:30, like we've done every single week since this thing started. So again, be safe. Everybody take care. Ciao.